What follows is a brief instruction montage.
Oh! Got it! I got the defender! I'm listening to music right now, but that took bloody 55 minutes. Wow. God damn. Okay. That's one weapon down. I'm gonna save and go for the next one.
Later that same evening.
Somehow I missed this chest throughout the entire game. And it was just a pretty stone. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? I've passed by this so many times, I swear. How the hell did I miss that? That's like that chest is out in the open and I missed it that many times? You've got to be joking me. By the way, this is where I normally grind for wizards. Finally! Holy crap, finally! That took an hour and 8 minutes. Both of them took pretty much an hour to do. Alright, I'm going back to the save point so we can start this episode off proper. I've got tons of editing to do.
2 hours later.
Oh, hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we finished off everything that we can do in the End of the World, save the final boss. But after taking out the Neo Shadows a couple of times and got their drop, we came back to Traverse Town and did our usual rounds. In this episode, as you've already seen, you've just pretty much seen an edited down version of 2 hours worth of grinding. Back to back. For the defenders, I kind of like saved and reset the game about 3 times. For the wizards, I reset about 6 times. And the wizards took longer. What makes me laugh is that I was actually, you know, because the 3rd district has a wave, it's basically both defenders and dark balls, and there's 3 waves in that area. Take one wave out, take another wave out, and then you got 3 defenders. I was getting all those items while fighting 2 different types of enemies. When I was grinding in the alleyway for the wizards, all I was killing was the wizards, and they were hardly dropping anything until suddenly they stopped dropping a lot of stuff near the end there in the last 10 minutes, and then bang, I just got it. So, I think the first thing we want to do is not check the weapons that we just went out grinding, but I want to see how many I actually had to kill in order to get this. Oh boy, and apparently we got something new in here, which is the Neo Shadow, which we took out in the last episode. A Heartless that travels in packs, combining their powers allows them to attack soil while also healing themselves. Leaving even just one alive will result in a never-ending battle, as I discussed. Yeah, so, what we want to do is have a look at the wizards. 436! That's shot up! How much for the defenders? 262. Well, I was only fighting about 6 a pop, because 1 in one spawn, 2 in another, 3 in another. Because it's the 3 waves, and it's 1, 2, 3. Wizards, there was about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 wizards per round. And they hardly dropped anything. No wonder all my wizard kills are... But that means that Geppetto should have something for us, so we'll have to check that out as well. But beforehand, abilities have changed, as you saw. I learnt quite a few. We got a couple of AP ups, as well as defense strengths ups, all the usual stuff. I left them all in. That's going to be fun to edit in and whatnot. Seriously, I've got 2 hours of editing ahead of me, and then some. We got the Vortex, which is kind of shit. This is pretty much what you would get instead of Slide and Dash in the original, because Slide and Dash did not exist in the non-final mix versions. You would get Vortex instead. So it's kind of shuffled around. Vortex, though, is still kept in the game, and it's basically just a spin attack like your standard combo finisher, but you start off using it to close in on attack damage. Aerial Sweep is a better uppercut, though. It pretty much makes you do a hurricane spin and a Link from Smash Brothers. So, and I've been using that because enemies are airborne. We have tons of money, by the way. That's because of all the defenders. As soon as I got my AP up, I equipped Treasure Magnet, and I probably showed that off as well. Donald got Second Chance at some point, and I pretty much dequipped Second Wind in order to give it to him, but I've got 2 points left over now, so I am tempted to... Oh, Berserker ain't even on. Okay, well, I don't know what I could get rid of in order to give him Second Wind back, but with Second Chance, he can actually live, so... We'll keep that for now. And Goofy, I don't think he got anything. Well, he got an MP Rage, but I can't really give him anything unless I take Berserk off, so I'll do that. Yeah, I didn't really mess with my abilities during that 2-hour grinding. Bloody hell, I was listening to music while doing all that, as well as having the fan on. But I was recording commentary as well, just in case, but yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at these weapons finally. We got the Wizard's Relic, an enormously powerful staff. Actually, it is maximum reach. Good lord. An enormously powerful staff that's sometimes left behind by wizards. Sometimes. Raises max MP by 2. That's actually true, because the current weapon that we have is Lord Fortune, and it increases MP by 1, so it does actually increase by 2. I thought it was a typo, because it only said 11 to 12. It's actually better than the Lord Fortune, and it does have better reach as well, which is why I wanted to get it. It's better in power, and it also gives us 2 magic points instead of 1. Definitely one of the best to give to Donald at this stage in the game. That's if you can get it, but you're probably going to level grind anyway at some point, so you might as well just grind up on the same enemies over and over. It could be tiring and there's no variety, but, you know, if you want to take longer, you got summons. I wouldn't recommend it though. But for Goofy, we got the Defender Shield. It is huge, but it's actually a downscaled version of what they actually use. A rugged shield that's sometimes left behind by defenders. Raises max MP by 1. This is true. Compared to the Mighty Shield, we lose 2 strength on Goofy, but gain that extra MP point is actually quite decent. So the Dream Shield gives us 1 as well, but it's pretty much double the strength. So yeah, the Dream Shield's kind of outclassed at this point. But that is still pretty nice, and I am equipping it, because that extra magic point will be really helpful for support. So yeah, I actually got those 2 and I'm going to use them. Plus, we got tons of ethers, elixirs, high potions, and a bunch of synthesis items like shiny crystals, lucid crystals, bright gems. So we might be able to synthesize some more stuff, but I highly doubt it. But we do have a lot of money, so we can actually buy stuff as well, and I might actually come back into the accessory store and see if we can actually buy some of those rings that we don't have yet. So can we make anything in here? Please let me make something. You will not let me make anything. You are a douche. That is annoying. Right, so first of all, I'm going to go do my rounds yet again. I know that we just did them in the last episode, but 2 hours have passed, and all we've been doing is knocking out Heartless. And considering that we've killed like over 600 Heartless, just trying to get these 2 weapons, I think it might be worth to pay Geppetto another visit and get another blueprint. Ah, sure, look what I cooked up this time. We obtained Leon! Wonder what that looks like. Be nice if he could show us, but we have to go to Sid for that, or go to the gaming garage on the Milk map. Alright, so now is the time that we can actually buy the rest of our stuff from the item store. Because now that we got all this money, we don't need to worry about buying these anymore. Plus, all these weapons in the store are outclassed anyway, but we still need to get them for trophy purposes as well as for 100% completion. So, which is the one that we're missing here? It'll be the Grand Mallet. So we'll take one of those. We'll take the Adamant Shield, and that's all the weapons that we can buy in here. And we could buy an Orichalcum just to be a douche. But I've got 28 ethers now. I don't need to buy any. In fact, all of our items that we can buy are actually well stocked. It's funny, really, because I've actually got all this money now. I could just buy an Orichalcum. Just be a douche. Yeah, why not? I've not got my money anymore. By the way, while we were grinding, we also got a trophy for getting over 10,000 money in our wallet. So that happened during the Defender grind. And I actually made those both separate videos as well, and I made separate saves just to be on the safe side. I don't know why Donald has his staff out. None of us have our weapons out. I guess he just wants to show it off. Yeah, show off that weapon. It took a while to get. I don't mind if you do so. Wait, I just brought... Oh my god, I just realised I brought the bloody Orichalcum, and I just realised I haven't brought anything in the accessory store yet. Oops, I might have to reload. We got stuff to sell, it'll be fine. Right, so what have we not got yet? I mean, we never got an obsidian ring, an ability stud. We never got a bizarre ring. Wow, really? Chaos ring, Protega chain. Oh my god, I should not have spent my money. Ah, I'm a moron. Well, I wanted to buy the element ring because that looked pretty swanky, so we'll spend our money on that. And because it's annoying me, I'm going to get a Blizzard ring. Probably not going to use them, but I like to have everything possible. So, I mean, is there anything that we can actually swap out? Yeah, not really. They're all pretty decent items. Both from synthesizing and from bosses. So, I found that chest as well that gave us a pretty stone, which is just 100 money right there. How the hell did I miss that for so long? We could have had the trophy one chest earlier. Ah, well, that doesn't really matter. So, what are we going to do in this episode? Well, I've had a thought about that while I was grinding, and considering that we can't actually make any more synthesis items, this is just going to be a grindy episode. Because I'm masochistic and I just want to get that done. So, let's mess with our abilities for a bit. Let's go to customize, and I want to pop on... Gravity is not going to be good, so I'm going to pop on stop. Hang on a second. Is that what I normally have it on? I think that's what I normally have it on. Right, and for abilities, I want to have... Let's see here. Goofy, yes. Take off rocket, take off charge, take off tornado. Put on MP gift. And because we now actually have a bunch of ethers and elixirs, I don't actually mind equipping people with ethers yet again. Because we're going to give the Sniperwilds another go. Because why the heck not? Yeah, I'm not going to completely max you out. I'm just going to give you all a couple. Because I don't want you, like, maxing out my magic when I don't really need it. So I'm just going to give you both 5, and that will do. And we're going to try and take these guys on again. On screen. I want to do some of these on screen so that we actually have, like, you know, some substantial stuff. And I'm probably not going to get a lot of experience from these guys. Okay, so no enemies showed up. Because we got the best one, Stop Guard, that means it's going to last the longest. And it's also going to be, you know... yeah, it's going to last the longest. And it's also going to have a wider field of range. Plus, look how much magic Donald has. My lord. He is strong. We do not have much magic. In fact, what's my Keyblade right now? It's the Divine Rose. Capable of doing extreme critical blows, but it gives us 1 MP additional. That might actually be quite nice, but I don't know if I really need it. Lady Luck. Don't get any additional strength from that, but I get more magic. I mean, it's not the magic point that I want. It's just the magic power attack boost that I'm going to get for having the extra point. So I'm just debating if I want to pop that on, because that means Stop's going to work a lot better. But then again, if they do actually see me, I can easily knock them out with Divine Rose's immense power and criticals. So yeah, I think we're going to give this a whack. I should save beforehand, but I can just buy everything back off screen. No, that's the wrong one. Salvage that. Right. No. Right, so they don't really have anything changed to their stats. But, oh, what are you doing? Sora, what are you doing? What the hell was that? I was targeting the thing and he wasn't hitting it. He was facing the opposite way. That's a bloody waste. I even cast Stop. Excuse me? That was dumb. I could have knocked it out quickly, but Sora was a moron and didn't turn the wrong way when I targeted the enemy. It's like the Black Ballet all over again. Alright, let me reload that. Alright, have they shown up again? Yes, okay, so I haven't lost my chance. That went really poorly. Why are you attacking the wrong direction? Maybe Combo Master doesn't help. Right, what is this thing doing right now? Right, how did you see me from here? No, come... I like how that I actually did better early in the game when I didn't have the resources to deal with these guys. And now that I do, I keep popping off bloody Eroga. I'm going to swap those and I'm going to heal my bloody magic again. This is a great start. Alright, attempt number 3. They're still here. I'm surprised, to be honest. I've just got Stop going Kyurga, and I'm not going to be pressing X unless I need a heal. So, no matter what button I press, I'm getting in the right... Are you kidding me? I was about to say... What? I was about to say, what the heckle? What? How did they not see me? 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 They're just looking right at my face. I am so confused. No, please don't. Shit, I just launched it, but I didn't knock it out. God, they don't stay stopped for long, do they? There we go. Got a Power Stone. That's progress. Get wrecked. Sons of bitches. Not the best run. Again, I'm trying to target the other one, and I'm facing the wrong way. I even pressed the lock-on changer, but it don't change the lock-on. No, again! Why do you keep facing the same one over and over? I keep tapping the button to change the target, and it refuses to change the target. Well, I got Power Stone, so thanks, I guess, but I'm literally tapping the button to change target, and yet I keep facing the same direction. What's going on with that? I didn't have any trouble when I was grinding. Now when it matters most... that's annoying. Well, at least we finally got a Power Stone on screen the legit way, and not finding it in a chest or something stupid. I'll take that, because that's the best time that we've ever had with them, and now we can actually make something, god damn it. We can make a Titan ring, was it? Titan chain. Oh, we need another Power Stone for the experience ring, but we don't have Mithril Stones or Serenity Powers, so I'm going to have to grind those up. Frost gems, I forget who drops those. I think it's the Grand Ghost. Well, we've already been through them and they've already appeared on screens. That's a thing. I might have to look up on where we get Serenity Powers though and Mithril Stones, because I'm pretty sure I can't remember. So Rune Amulet, what's that need? Frost gems. Gaia Bangle needs a Lightning Stone, so I need to go back to the Black Ballade. We've already done that a couple of times successfully on screen, so I don't need to show that. We can finally make the Titan Chain, so that's going to give us 15 creation, and that is another achievement / trophy right there. Finally! Now, is anything new going to be here? Hold on, Kupo! Hey, take this, Kupo! Encounter Plus. This would have been nice for grinding, but it's not really that big of an issue. Equip it to gather items more easily, Kupo! The reason being is because that this is not a shared ability for some bizarre reason. It's only applicable to Sora. Increases the odds of encountering enemies on the field. You might be thinking, but enemies appear regardless. How does that work? Also, I like the irony that, you know, Moogles with the Moogle charm are known for, like in Final Fantasy VI, having a charm or giving something that stops encounters from happening. In this game, they increase the encounter rate. The irony is stunning, but they are here for synthesis, and that's how you get them. Basically, Encounter Plus just allows you to leave the room and go back in. You don't have to go 2 rooms away and then go back in. You can just literally leave and then go back in, and the enemies will respawn. That is literally all it does. It just pretty much cuts down the travel time, or the distance needed to get away from a room in order to encounter more enemies. Pretty much like how the final room in, in the End of the World is with the final rest, but that is like one of those odd exceptions to the rule where you just have the effects of Encounter Plus without using it. It's 1 AP. I still think it should just be a shared ability, but oh well. But I don't need it now. Well, I don't need it now, so I'm not gonna pop it on. It's just it's a helpful ability to cut down on the travel time to get back into fighting for grinding purposes, but you don't really need it because I don't think it was in the original Kingdom Hearts. But we've done 15. Can we now synthesize more? I mean, that was a milestone. Yep, we can now make more. We can make elixirs, and it needs a power crystal to work. We can grind those up by knocking out defenders, so we don't really need to worry about that. Plus, we have 22 in stock. I think we are good. We got defense ups. We need a power crystal for that as well. The orichalcums are finally coming into play, by the way. Heart Guard. We can make that really easily, so we can finally make some stuff now. 3 stars. 5 power gems. They're not stones. Good, they're not stones, they're gems, so that means I don't need to grind 3 more bloody gems for that. So that's fine. Atlas Armlet. We can make that really easily. In fact, that requires Mystery Yo and Dark Matter. Ooh. And this is the best item. This is, in my opinion, the best item. It's effectively a level up across the board for all stats. HP, MP, Strength, Magic, and AP. The Crystal Crown gives it all. But it takes a while to make them. Lucid Crystal, Power Crystal, Shiny Crystal, which we got a lot of, Blazing Stones, and Frost Stones. If we can make even one of these, that would be super helpful, and that's going straight on the Sora. I am not joking. But if we can make more, everyone will be equipped with them. They don't give resistance, but they're really good, believe me. So, we can make 2 of these new items without any issue. We've got a Heart Guard and an Atlas Armlet. So, what do we need here? We need Power Stone, great. Mithril Stone, Serenity Power. Rune Armlet. Most of these I'm going to be actually doing later on, but I just wanted to get some of this done. So, and since we now have Stopgar, it was the perfect time to go against the Sniperwilds. Plus, we got all those ethers. So, definitely the best time to do things. So, let's go to the Moogle badge here. Actually, what's... Raises max AP. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just have a look and see what we can do with this. So, let's go down. We got the Atlas Armlet, which is like an upgrade to the Magic Armlet. Raises max MP and defense. Gives you 2 MP instead of the 1 with the Magic Armlet, but it also gives you a little bit of defense. Other than that, pretty much the same thing, but really good. We also got a Heart Guard, which gives us HP and 4 defense points, it looks like, and reduces dark damage by 20%. Literally a Heart Guard from the Heartless. Brave Warrior, Feather Horn. So, yeah. So what we got right now, lightning damage by 40%, raises max AP. The AP boost is really nice. In fact, am I maxed out on AP at the moment? Yes, I am. Okay, that kind of worries me. Well, the thing is, I can take off Treasure Magnet at least, because I don't need that now. So I will take that off, and let me see what I can do now. Can I... Oh, I need to go down by 3 points, not 2. Unless I equip something that... Yeah, I could go back to Ifrit's Horn. Because that's AP and defense. But we need to go back up to... Well, we have to go down by 2 if we want to equip anything else. That gives us 1 additional point. This gives us lightning damage resistance by 40%. But fire is more common at this point because we're not going against anything else. So I'm going to go back to the Ifrit's Horn finally. Strength, defense, and AP. Yeah, I'm not going to swap anything out for that. This is HP, MP, and AP. This will probably be something I'll swap the Crystal Crown over for. I don't think anything's going to be any better than this. No. Fair enough. So, let's go to Donald. Angel Bangle, HP and Defense. Well, we got something better than that, I'm pretty sure. HP and Defense, but it's not as high as the Angel Bangle, but it does give Dark Resistance. He has resistance to everything else, though. That's MP, reduces Strength, which is fine. Yeah, the Royal Crown is kind of a worse version of the Crystal Crowns. What else have we got? The Artless Amulet. Well, he does not need any more magic, I'll say that much. He's already got more than anybody else, and he doesn't need lowered HP. So... Well, actually, that raises max MP, so we could probably swap that out. Yeah, that's actually better. No, actually, no, it ain't, because he'll lose all of his resistances. He doesn't need the strength boost, so we're going to skip Donald for now. Holy Circlet is all resistances plus AP. What's it? What is his AP, actually? He doesn't need that one. I need to take off MP Gift now, I just realised, so I can give him all of his attacking abilities back. And he's down by 2, and I don't really need to equip anything. I could put upon Berserk, but I can live without that. No, I can't equip anything. Wow, oh my god, we're just decked out. Even the stuff I just made I can't really use. And saw I just equipped something old. Well, I know that was a lot of time in the menus, but you never know. I'd rather leave that on screen for you guys. You can skip ahead if need be. But I'm already 25 minutes into this video and I haven't really done anything. We just took out the Sniperwilds and did a lot of grinding and stuff. But then again, we also did some synthesis and stuff like that as well. But, let me see. What else do I need to do? Okay, what I did is that I came back here to look at the materials that I need to continue making stuff currently. And I think the only thing that we never actually picked up was the synthesis item from a Wyvern, which is a power crystal. I'm pretty sure that we never got one from them, and even if we have, I think that I can quickly squeeze them in, because I know exactly where they can spawn, in Traverse Town right now. Don't know why I jumped down here, because I'm going to have to go back up and around outside anyway, but I think for the final part of this grindy episode, is that we're going to go back into the first district here. In fact, how is everyone's items looking? Wow, Donald actually spammed them more than anyone else. Can we put these back in the stock, please? Before they all get used. At least we didn't go through too many, so I can easily grind off the Sniperwilds off-screen when need be. But we won't be doing that for now. I just want to fight a couple of Wyverns and get their synthesis drop. And they can actually spawn right here. There we go! Wow, conveniently timed. And we can easily one-shot them because they're the, well, easily combo them to death because they are at the beginning part of the game, and that means they're going to be the easiest thing to kill. So if I come around here, I mean, we haven't actually seen the encounters around here normally, so I guess I can just jump around a couple of times and take a couple of enemies out in the meantime. Fighting the Gizmo Shop would actually be pretty fun. We could do that right now, because I'm never going to show it off otherwise. You know what, let's just do that. Let's end off with a bang. I know I'm dragging out this episode, but I got a lot of edit and cut out as well, so might as well make it meaty enough. Because if I get all the grinding stuff done in this episode, you guys can easily skip it if you don't want to see a lot of grinding. Unless you're already here, because this is quite late in the video, then there you go. I did specify this would be a grinding episode. So there's mostly just dark balls in here. I could have thought wizards in here as well, and they're dropping ethers, of course. I swear to God, if they drop another Wizard's Relic just out of nowhere when I'm not even going out of my way to knock them out, I'm going to be so mad. Because it took me an hour and 10 minutes for them to just drop the one. Alright, so you're a Wyvern. These Wyverns aren't dropping anything. We've got 2 lucky strikes on, and they're not dropping anything. But they drop the power crystal. So, it'd be nice if I could get that on screen. I'll probably end up with that. Goofy got a level up of HP up. Like he needs any more. In fact, my HP's starting to get extended quite a bit now. Wow, they're just spawning all over the place. This is just nothing but a little mini gauntlet of enemies to fight. I kind of like it because it gives you like a lot of enemies to fight in one encapsulated space. That's why I wanted to show this off at least, because we're never going to come back in here otherwise, especially at this stage of the game unless you forgot to do the postcards. Bright crystal, hello. Would be nice if I could get the one I wanted. I like how I keep getting the rare drops for every other enemy that I don't want to get from. Don't you dare give me another defender, I swear to God. It's funny how I'm saying that I don't want the rare drops from them, but it's like, it took me that long to get them. I don't really want to get one in the same video, within the same span of time. It's like, or, yeah, within the same span of time, so that would just trigger me to no end. This is why I didn't want to grind in here, because even though it is free defenders, you can't really do a lot in there, because you can't maneuver very well. I'm just coming back through here in order to respawn the wyverns so I can face them. Out here. Alright. Let's face a couple more of these and then I think we'll be done. I didn't actually think to check if the Sniperwilds were hopping around. I just started walking around like I owned the place. Well, technically I do. I sealed the keyhole. I locked the door. I have the keys. This is my place. Well, I have the key. Not keys. You don't need keys when you have a keyblade. It opens every bloody lock. Seriously? A high potion? I don't get the synthesis drop? Well, you know what? They drop power crystals. I don't need to get that on screen. I'll get that in the next, whenever I next grind. Because in the next episode, guys, because I'm fed up with grinding at this point, even though it's kind of going to be like that in the next episode, we're going to go and take on the Hades Cup. We're going to go to Olympus Coliseum, and we're going to start fighting for our lives. I'm going to do the grinding later on, do some synthesis stuff, because if we get certain stuff done through the Coliseum, we'll get new prizes, and that will make taking out enemies a lot easier. Yes, we grinded here, but in a way that was preparation as well, because we got a few new synthesis items, we got a few weapons, we were able to clear out the rest of the shop, well, the item shop anyway, not the accessory store. So in the next episode, we go back to do some training. See you guys next time.
Take that!